Steve Kim for UCN Live, and I'm here with Justin Fortune, strength and conditioning coach for one Manny Pacquiao here at UCLA's Drake Stadium. Justin, the work today, how would you describe this work day for the Pac-Man?
Today was a good day. It's just the bleachers we used for his legs, for his agility, his speed, and his explosive movements. It's new. We're away from Griffith Park, and he loves it.
Justin, we talked about this earlier, though. You did want to give him a fresh perspective on the physical aspect of this, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously each fighter entails a different training technique or different training methods and stuff. And for Floyd, Freddie wants him on his toes for 12 rounds and strong, and that's what I give him.
You had been gone for a while, now you're back. How do you think Manny Pacquiao, how is he different, how is he better? Is there any physical erosion from the guy that you last saw several years ago?
No. When I first got back, it was, we just sort of jumped back into my sort of training. He didn't like it, but he knows it's effective and it hurts, and that's why he does it. That's why I came back. And then Manny and Freddie and I are friends, so it's always good to be back as friends as well. And Pacquiao performs better because he's happy.
When you came back, would you call it a seamless transition in terms of the personalities, everyone getting back along, whether it was you and Freddie and you and Manny?
We'd known each other for so long. I've known Freddie since '92. He was my trainer. I've known Manny since 2002. So yeah, it was like yesterday. And that's when you got good mates, because that's the way it should be.
I know you hadn't been there for all the recent fights the last 4 or 5 years, but do you think psychologically that Manny got a little bit bored of the fights, that it wasn't challenging enough, and while he was putting in the physical effort, that mentally he wasn't as focused as he was, let's say, in 2003 to about 2007?
Hard to judge how he was mentally. Performance-wise, yeah, a couple of those fights I'd say he was pretty bored. But I wasn't there for camps and stuff like that, so I can't sort of judge what he was like mentally. I know that the camps weren't happy. And there's not, it sounds silly that, your camp needs to be happy. But, if your athlete's content and happy, I mean, you get 110% out of him. If he's miserable or hates people, there's poison in the camp, in any camp, in any sport, you're not going to get what you want out of your athlete, because they're fucking miserable. And it's like, dude, so, that's the best part about it. We come here, we laugh, we have fun, we train our ass off, and we get the results. Fred does his job, I do my job, Manny does his job, and we get wins. We're all professional.
Manny Pacquiao fights Floyd Mayweather May 2nd at the MGM Grand in what is being called the fight of the century. Justin, would you say of all the opponents that you've been involved in terms of Camp Pacquiao, is Floyd Mayweather the most difficult challenge you guys are all facing?
Oh, yeah, of course. Mayweather is very tricky and very smart and a great fighter. 47-0, world champ. Never ever be underestimated, but Floyd also makes mistakes, and that's where Roach and Manny will exploit them.
What do you think of Floyd Mayweather bringing in Alex Ariza, who was well known, used to be with Manny Pacquiao, and then Memo Heredia? Is it a mind game, or do you think he really is trying to shuffle the deck here?
Well, Ariza is a mind game. It's a pretty bad mind game. Maybe you should go back to fucking school. And Memo, I don't know. I know his reputation. I know he's, a very smart guy. But, I can't comment on Memo. I don't know him. Ariza, I do. I mean, you take one cancer out of a camp and inject it into your own camp, pretty stupid. I mean, you got 5 from Freddie, you got 5 from Garcia, and then you put him into your camp. It's like, and that's your mind game. Yeah, it's a good move. Let's go play some chess one day.
Justin Fortune's here with us. Justin, we are 5 weeks from the fight approximately, as we are talking here at Drake Stadium at UCLA. Is Manny Pacquiao where you want him to be physically?
Yeah, I'd say he's there physically. With Manny, he's excited about this fight, motivated like we've never seen before. Probably saw him this motivated when he was making a name for himself against the first Moraleses and Marquez's and stuff like that. Now he's motivated because now he wants to set his legacy. Yeah, he's right where we want to be.
It's interesting. Manny always draws a crowd, and I still remember the first Morales camp. You were in the gym every day, and it was a madhouse. And Even now, he still draws a crowd, even with the restricted access. How distracting is it?
It's distracting to me. It's distracting to him. Somewhat, I just don't want him doing something that he shouldn't be doing because the cameras are on him, and then possibly injuring himself. That's my biggest worry. And then this is not our house. This is UCLA, and I don't want to distract from the other coaches and athletes down here. We're guests here, and it's a great venue. It's an unbelievable venue, and we don't want to ruin it. So, yeah, in that term, it is very distracting for me. So we really going to clamp down on Monday because spring break's over, and school's back, and the athletes will be back on the track. The athletes here know who he is, and they respect him. He's another athlete. They just they work around him, and they'll give him space, and they'll do what they do. But that's what athletes do.
Justin, you've been around many world-class athletes in different sports. Where do you rank Manny's work ethic overall among all the guys that you've worked with?
Oh, Manny's Manny's one of the top 5, easy. He's number 1 in the top 5. So does that make sense? Yeah, probably not. He's got a great work ethic, and now we've changed it up. If you change it up, you give him a fresh perspective on everything. He performs because it's all new, and it's not boring, and that's what you have to do.
Justin, I know it's been coming out that you've had some health issues, throat cancer last year. Looks like you're on the road to recovery. How do you feel now? Are you feeling better day by day?
No, I feel like shit.
Do you really?
No, I feel good. Yeah, it's a slow recovery, but it's recovering every day, and it is what it is, and you suck it up and get on with it. And this is more important for all of us. We kicked it. We did a radiation, did chemo, got clear on the test. We get another test in 4 or 5 months. Other than that, you put it out of your mind. Do all my work, stay healthy.
All right, there it is. Justin Fortune, physical conditioner of Manny Pacquiao, faces Floyd Mayweather May 2nd. This is Steve Kim for UCN Live.